Hi everyone, Sarah here with my week 10 update following the ketogenic diet. It's actually Christmas today, so Merry Christmas everyone. I just thought I'd do a quick check-in rather than a regular update. So I haven't been perfect since I came back to Australia. I mentioned last video that I've come home for a holiday over Christmas, so I'm here in Tasmania. And yeah, that's returned to my childhood home. And all the bad habits that come with that, I'm afraid. So that I have made some good choices, and on the plane and everything that and at airports and stuff, I stuck I made good choices, I guess, that were keto friendly. Although I had a few bites of the meal that was provided on the aeroplane, but definitely not the whole thing, and it was still within the macros and that kind of thing. But I was just so tired by the time we arrived, as we set off about 5 in the morning and in Tonga, and then didn't get to bed till late and stuff, that I ended up going off the rails later that night. And yeah, I had a few different things. And then yeah, I had a couple of good days since I've been here and enjoying the foods that I can't get in Tonga, but all of them have been sort of less careful with calories, and I haven't been tracking very carefully either, which is something I need to work on. And normally in Tonga I wouldn't eat breakfast and things like that, but here I've just been eating a lot, and I think part of it was being thrown out of ketosis to start with, and all those cravings are back, and that's something that I need to work through, and it's been really difficult to try and get back on the straight and narrow when it's actually Christmas and a lot of get-togethers with people, and yeah, sort of all the plates of food and stuff like that, and not wanting to be rude and things. But yeah, so I'm hopeful for after tomorrow that I can maybe even do some longer term fasting, like maybe a 3-day fast, to try and really get myself back on track pretty quickly. And yeah, just follow the straight and narrow for the rest of my time here. But yeah, I could have been worse, I guess, but I'm not really happy with the choices that I made, because it wasn't really on purpose that I went off track. So if I'd sort of weighed up and decided that that was okay, then that would be a different thing. But really I just kind of did it by mistake and then just haven't corrected myself. And I know that I've put on at least 3 kilos over the last couple of days, which would mostly, you know, a lot of that would be water weight after eating carbs and not having done for a while. But yeah, so I'm thinking it's best not to weigh in officially this week, and to weigh in next week, because that'll be more accurate about how much actual weight I've put on. If I can get back on track for a few days, then that should get rid of the water, and I think that will be better for me to just sort of check in next week properly. But it was just a quick check-in to say things aren't going entirely to plan, but that's real life, and it is a difficult time of year, and I always knew it was going to be difficult coming home where the pantries are really full with all sorts of things that I struggle with, and a lot of home-baked things and stuff like that. Yeah, and I could have been worse, so try and focus on that. Yeah, but it's been really nice seeing a few people, and that they've noticed that I've lost weight and stuff, so that's really nice. But yeah, and everybody's just so encouraging for you to, you know, go off track at Christmas. Oh, just a little bit, it's Christmas, blah blah blah. But yeah, that it's certainly my choice. I'm not taking away from that, so that's nobody's fault, but it's just going to be one of those challenging times. So hopefully next week I'll be back on track, and we'll have cooked a few extra things that I can eat. I should say I did Christmas dinner was keto friendly. You know, the big celebration dinner which we did on Friday, because my sister was visiting, and it was nice to have their family included. So yeah, for that I stuck with, we did the twice baked cauliflower and, you know, a few sides like spinach and mushrooms that I could eat, so that I didn't have the potatoes and the pumpkin and stuff like that the rest of my family's having. So that's a real positive. And yeah, I didn't have wine with dinner and that kind of thing. So that, yeah, if I can just focus on that, and just try not to go too further off track. I'll just see if I can catch my rabbit. Oh no, he's run away. But yeah, I'm excited to see my pet rabbits now that I'm home. And Norman, you can hear him in the background, but he just came to say hello. But yeah, I hope you're having a great Christmas, and don't be too hard on yourself, and I'll try not to be as well, and that we'll just get back on track next week. But yeah, enjoy time with family. Okay, bye.